Okay, peeps, I'm back. My name is Tsu-Kun, and yeah, let's continue with the running girl. The sound of an alarm pulls me out of a fitful slumber and into the unpleasant state of wakefulness. I linger under the blanket for a few minutes, gathering energy to rise up while making excuses as for why I already haven't. Honestly, I wouldn't mind staying here for all day. School is surprisingly exhausting after a long pause, and the culture shock still has not faded, I think. Still, despite getting an impression that skipping class is easy here, I don't think they are going to let me get away that easily. And the nurse is bound to keep breathing down my neck with the talk of exercising as well. So eventually I do rise up, swallow the morning medication, and put on my old soccer clothing. Thanks to my condition, I was exempted from taking part in gym classes at Yanmaku, so I didn't get issued with a gym outfit. I'd ordered some to cover such a contingency, but wearing my old soccer clothes is kind of nostalgic. I can't use them for that anymore, so maybe they can get a new life this way. A bit like me. After all, if I'm going to start taking care of myself, I can't afford to slack around. I'll start from the basics. Basics which include keeping the rest of my body in shape, along with what little I can do to strengthen my heart. Maybe then I can go back to something approaching a normal life, or at least something where I'm less likely to fall over dead at any minute. I'm surprised to discover that I'm not the only one present at the tracks. Not just that, but it's a face I've seen before. The prosthetic-legged girl who bowed me over in the hallway yesterday is running on the track, lithely like a half-mechanical gazelle. What was her name again? It was a short one, but I can't remember, you know? She seems to be running laps at somewhat easy lopes, her prosthetic legs clacking rhythmically on the hard track surface. I wonder what reason she has for running this early in the morning. Maybe it's something akin to me, and the nurse is oppressing the poor girl to jog just like he is oppressing me. I certainly wouldn't be here if it weren't for my health, and his prompting me to do so. And even with things being like that, it's only because I wanted to get out of the way early. In fact, I would be less likely to encounter someone who witnessed my pitiful attempts to get into shape with merely a happy accident. I'd leave, but it seems that my former assailant noticed me on her last lap. She waves at me cheerfully and jogs over. Good morning! Your name is Hisao, right? She grins, seemingly pleased that she remembered my name. You may not remember me? Amy? I knocked you over in the hall yesterday. How could I forget such a blunt introduction? Amy has the decency to look vaguely apologetic for a moment before giggling. Yeah, sorry about that again. Well, so long as you don't make a habit of it, I suppose I'll be fine. Great! I'm not sure she realized I was joking. So, the spy's consultant the nurse was talking about, is that actually you? That's right! Oh? I was expecting someone from the nursing staff to be honest. What are you saying? I don't look like I could be a spy? No, this is more like a relief. I was afraid he would have someone to watch me every move. Unless you are here to do exactly that. No, I'm here for my own reasons. The nurse just asked me if I had seen a messy head transfer student who looks like he's kind of lost around the track. So why are you down here? Amy strikes a dramatic pose. Training! For what? Oh. Track! Ah, I see, you're on the track team then. So the ska? Amy nods enthusiastically. Yep, I'm one of the better runners too. And modest about it too. Hey, you should join up! It's good exercise, you know? I think that much activity is probably out of the question for me. Nah, I'm not even sure that I'd really like running all that much. Plus, I'm just not into organized sports, you know. It's true, I never even really got that much into soccer. I mean, I'd run around with my friends and all, but that was really the only reason I ever played. It wasn't for the glory to be found on the field, that's for sure. Amy seems to understand my meaning. I see. Not that into the whole organization thing. But now that you're here, I guess we're going to run together, huh? What? Sure, I guess. Amy seems pleased. Are you going to warm up? Real men don't warm up. Yeah. Oh no, you've always should warm up. Bad, Hisao. She scolds me enthusiastically, but then smiles and leans closer. I hate warming up too. She laughs suddenly. Heck, and I don't even have to stretch my legs. As if to confirm her statement, she bounces up and down a couple of times, giving a passing impression of standing on a pair of springs. Her leg blade seems to be quite elastic. Let's go! So we both take off around the track, and I can immediately see that she wasn't lying about being good at running. Amy moves fluidly through, throwing herself into the run with sort of wild abandon. I found myself concentrating more on running properly. Hands spread. Right? And something about hitting on the balls of your feet rather than the heels? I tried to match my stride to Amy's, but it's perfectly difficult. Apparently I'm not very good at it. Maybe Amy could help me with that sometime. I'm really not feeling up to more than a couple last day and slow to walk pretty quickly. Amy keeps running and doesn't seem to notice I've stopped until she passes me a second time. She quickly skids to a halt, breathing steadily in contrast to my own somewhat grasping demeanor. Finished already? I hang my head ruefully. Yeah. I'm not in very good shape right now. Amy nods, then grins at me again. She seems to do a lot of smiling. Well, the important thing is you started, right? Next time you just have to try to hold out longer, then longer and longer, and eventually you'll be great! Oh boy. I'll keep that in mind. Alright? But I think right now I'm gonna get ready for class. Shouldn't you? Amy shrugs unconcernedly. Nah, I got plenty of time. I noticed that she's not wearing a watch. Are you sure? Another careless shrug. Not really, but I've got to finish my routine. See you later, Hisao. Yeah. See you later. I'm not sure whether this morning's experiment was a success or failure, but I admit that I do feel slightly good at getting out there this morning. Like Amy said, I just need to keep at it in order to get better, right? Practicing makes perfect. Well, something like that. It's nice at least to feel like I've taken some semblance of control over my own health. I'll have to try to keep this up. I head back to the dorms to wash and change into my uniform, trying to resist the urge to take a really long and hot shower. I'm tired from all the running, so I just want to unwind, but I don't want to break my slowly building routine of getting to school before this morning rush. After taking a long shower anyway, I dry myself off and get out of the stall to put on my clothes. Out of nowhere, a shadow appears with a mist, looming and radiating maliciously intent. It busts through the fog. Sup? What are you doing here? What the hell? You scared me! What's the problem? I should be asking you that! I've been looking for you all over the place, man. What do you mean all over the place? I wanted to ask if you'd been looking for me like that. Stark naked, but with my tongue in the back. Finally realized I'm still naked too and quickly holding my shirt in front of me. But Kenji doesn't seem to notice a thing. His glasses are fogged up. Then why does he wipe them off? Is his vision so bad it's like he's perpetually seeing through fog? You know, your room, man. Yeah, that's it. Hey, man. I still have to get up, though. Whatever, it's not important. Can I borrow some money? He puts on an innocent face and looks away, trying very hard to look very casual. Doesn't work. He's as transparent as widow pane-sized glasses. Talking neutrally, like this, wearing nothing, feels awkward. Actually, somehow, it's even more awkward to be naked in front of someone when they can't see me being naked, saying nothing of the fact that he's naked as well. I try to brush the feeling off with little success. Money? Sure. Awesome! Wait, why do you need it? Could you just give it to me because I have the goodwill not to run through your pockets while you're in the shower? I could have, but I exercise restraint, and in the end, isn't it the thought that counts? Come on, be a pal! This makes no sense. If it's the thought that counts, I should withhold payment since his thoughts were so clearly impure, and his intentions are probably even more sinister. Since he can't tell me what they are, I say as much to him. I'm offended, man, but if this is a game, then fine, because I have no choice. I want to order a pizza, and I've already had most of the cost of the pizza. I need your help for the rest. I get some of the pizza too, right? No! Are you serious? Yeah, I would give you some, but you have class. You don't have time to eat the pizza. What about you? I'm not going to class. I have to wait for the pizza and pay the guy, then eat it. It's not easy. You have to obtain the pizza stealthily. If you don't, everyone will see you. And the pizza. And then they'll ask for a slice. It's a hard world out there, man. Everyone wants a piece. Then you're left pizzaless. An unforgiving world. It happened before. That's how I know. True story, bros. True story. Every day, I plan my vengeance so that when the people were wrong, they order a pizza, I'll be there, ever vigilant. Kenji strikes a dramatic pose, complete without irony. But yeah, I only need like 400 yen. Please, you're my only hope. I can't go out there and buy my own pizza. It's too far. I try not to go out unless if it's absolutely necessary. Let me tell you what happened last time I went outside without carefully planning it out in advance. I was outside. I can't remember what I was doing. Something. Standing. Maybe. Wondering how I got there. And then, out of nowhere, it happened. Like a flash of lightning, splitting the sky. How you'll split a sandwich into 2 equal pieces to make it more manageable to hold and eat. A bird crapped on my head. Oh god, oh boy. It was the second most shocking moment of my life! What was the first? He ignores me and keeps going. I want to grab him and shake him! He's just trying to keep momentum. I'll go with that, even though it's more likely he just didn't hear me. It was like in the openings of some kind of anime show, you know? There's always a part where the main dude is fighting his rival, and they fly at each other and clash swords and they're like big dramatic colored auras and zoom! It was like that, but with poo. Yeah. Oh, okay. So yeah, I need some money, please. Don't leave me hanging, man. I only need like 1,000 yen. I thought it was 400. Okay. What? I'll pay you back, I swear. You better. That's what it means to borrow stuff. You know? I don't know when I'll be able to pay you back. You have 1 week. Kenji winces and makes noise like a dying cow. A particularly disturbing fact given that his baton is conducting freely. Okay, yeah. Not supposed to be so tight-assed about money between brothers in arms, man. Men have it bad enough as it is. You know that male porn stars only make about half of what female porn stars make? It doesn't mean anything useless. You're a porn star. Unless you're a porn star. So maybe I am a porn star on the side. Struggling to make ends meet as I fight the feminist agenda, and you can't even spot me, you crumbs, you bastard. Nobody understands. Nobody! Wouldn't feminists be against pornography in the first place? Yeah, wouldn't they? This feminist agenda stuff again? This stuff is important. I can't see that you don't give a shit, but... Oh, damn. Oh well. This is serious here. Feminists are are a dangerous enemy. Make no mistake. You take them lightly and you wake up in the morning with a knife in your back. Bam! Out of nowhere. How do you wake up in the morning if someone stabs you in their sleep? Women are terrible at stabbing things. I thought you just said you don't take them lightly. Well, I mean, don't take them lightly for the big things. If individually they're not a threat, but if there was some kind of war, like a big war with men on one side and venomous forces on the other side, it'd be pretty ugly. It would actually. True story. And that day will come when the feminists come out Central Top Secret Worldwide Feminist Headquarters and say, "It's on now, motherfuckers!" Or, "It's on now, motherfuckers!" You're being ridiculous. There's no big Worldwide Feminist Headquarters building where would they even hide at? Yeah, where would they even hide at? I mean, it has to be massive. You couldn't hide that on Earth. Someone would notice a big fortress with women only in it. Who said it was on Earth? I turn away from Kenji and start practice frowning faces in the mirror so I can figure out what kind of frown will best express my emotion. You can't see me from this distance away. Anyway. Which unfortunately means that he could just keep on ranting without any regard to sense of sensibility. Yeah, there's a war going on. A war not many know about, but it's a great one that will one day boil over and encompass all the known world. Then we'll have to pick sides. Then we'll have to make a stand. In fact, it's happening right now. Imagine it, the bloody battlefield. A vicious conflict without end. I almost gave up when I thought this cause was silly. When I grew tired of the bleakness of our fight, when I mistook the time power went on for a feminist raid and thought the end of war when wouldn't see it near, then I realized that I gave up. It would all be over, and I was like, whoa. And I knew I have to get serious, because I'm the last sane man in the sane world. It's all about duty. Must be a pretty crappy movement. Must be a pretty crappy movement if it all hinges on one naked guy ranching in the bathroom at another naked guy. Really, it is. So can I have the money? No. So can I have the money? He's blocking the way out. It's getting cold because I'm still naked and I want to go to class, so I agree to spot him in the money. Awesome. Thanks, dude. We should go bowling later on. Bowling? Yeah? Yeah, it's the ultimate sport. There are almost no women bowlers either, making it also the manly sport. Shall I wear my pink bowling shirt with matching shoes or the pastel green with the flower accents? There are bowling clothes? Maybe. Anyways, you had better pay me back. I can pay you back in stuff, right? I don't have time to ask him to elaborate on what that means. I don't know. I have to get to class. You're kind of in the way. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't want to hold you up, and I have some stuff to do myself. The time has come. Time for what? I just like saying that. Okay, now the time has really come. For what? I have to use the bathroom. Get out of it. I was just going to. What does that mean? It's a big bathroom. So, I have to be alone or I can't go. The pressure. Okay. What if someone else comes in? Dots, with a fat mad face with his dotty eyes. I think I see it. I'll think of something. I give him my practical frown and it looks kind of silly reflecting in his glasses. He either doesn't notice or doesn't see anything, so I get dressed and run back to my room, feeling as though it's an eternity have passed since I woke up. That is time. I'll never get back. I'll get him for this somehow. Right now I have to get to class. I'm the first person in class today, although I think I'm a little too early. And again, sitting alone here for 20 minutes sure beats having to suffer the time with Kenji. The combination of fatigue, frustration, and boredom starts making me feel very tired. I black out for a second, waking up with my head hits the surface of my desk. Rubbing my forehead, I realize this is a good reason as any to stay up for now and stop coming to class early. I'm reading something. Eventually, I hear a tapping noise outside in the hallway. Lily's tall figure appears in the doorway. She's not in this class, so she must have some other business. Maybe she's looking for Hanako. Sorry, you guys had to hear that. His parents came back from work and stuff. Lily stopped at the door, looking hesitant as she was a vampire who can't come in unless invited. Consider doing so, because she looks rather lonesome standing there. She steps in on her own accord, though, after straightening her skirt and shirt collar as if it was of importance to look prim when entering her classroom. Excuse me, she calls into the quiet classroom with a probing, delicate voice. I realize the silence might unnerve her because of her blindness, so I break it. Good morning, Lily. Hisao? Good morning. I didn't hear you come in. I wonder if she thinks it's suspicious. I didn't say anything to her before. It's likely if I were to tell too big a lie now, it would sink me. Well, I was already here, just sleep until now. Oh? Have you seen Hanako today, by any chance? No, she seems to come in only just before the bell rings, or after that. Do you want me to tell her something for you? No, it's fine. It's strange, but I think we're the only two people in the school right now. I didn't hear anyone else on my way here. I should have gotten up so early today, I guess. You're chastening yourself for doing something that other people should. Punctuality is a good thing, too. I think so anyways. It's a very busy morning today. The festival's coming up soon, and today is a deadline for event registration, budget reports, and any other official paperwork. It could be that everyone is trying to complete the necessary forms at the last minute. Maybe that is why it's so quiet today. Oh god. This is gonna be embarrassing. Hi! Oh boy. Misha pops into the room with Shizune as if on cue, shouting with a loudness that makes Lily visibly flinch. Hi, Hee-chan! Hi. Dots. Look! It's the class representative! Hello! Lily smiles. Probably amused by Misha's or Shizune's use of the word look. Good morning. Dots. Of course you're not the representative of this class, right? Right? I'm not. Lily seems a little more guarded in her answers to Shizune than she was with me the other day. I guess they really don't get along at all. Then I realized that Lily might actually not know Shizune is present, and she's trying to detect whether or not she is, to know who she is talking to. For all she knows, she's talking to Misha, but knowing that she and Shizune are practically inseparable, she might expect Shizune being the one that actually talks. Damn, how complicated. Decided to help Lily out for my own peace of mind more than anyone else. You're here early, Shizune. Dots. You were here even earlier than us. Misha puffs out her cheeks angrily. Why is she getting angry? Does she feel emotions on Shizune's behalf too? It's not that weird though that Shizune didn't like my little comment. It's true. I was here earlier than them, so me saying something like that could definitely be misinterpreted as anything. Especially to Shizune, who doesn't have the benefit of hearing tones to gauge intent. Before I can start weighing whether or not I should apologize, Shizune has already moved on. Dots. Class rep, it's a good thing you're here. We have to talk. Dots. The festival is coming up in 3 days, right? Every other class has already handed in their project budget report for their events, even the first years, except you. There's still time to hand it in, isn't there? Dots! Today! The deadline is today! You're certainly taking your time, aren't you? If I had it on my way, I have had all the necessary paperwork days ago, but someone had to say the deadline! Please extend it! Yes, that was me. Planning something on this scale is not a small talk, and a week is too small a time frame to expect the whole class to work out such a complex issue completely. Dots! Do you want to know what's harder than disturbing the fun of one's class events? Handling the same matter for every class in the school, and then some. The ones who does that is me! Misha puts her hands on her lips and stands up straight. Wow, she is really getting into the role. Lily doesn't look like she's very amused, though. Hey, Shizune, aren't you being a little too hard on her? There's still a whole day left. Yeah. Please, Hisao, it's alright. Lily seems happy. I'm taking her side, but a bit of conflict that might not think she can take care of herself. If this is about the budget, then I'm disappointed you think I have forgotten about it. I understand how important it is. Dots! Then, can I have it, please? Shizune, she might not have it on her at this exact second. It's not here right now. I asked 2 students to take care of it for me. Students from my class. She emphasized the last sentence much to my surprise. She knows about Shizune and Misha's efforts to rope me into the student council. I guess word must have got around so that she's using me as ammo against Shizune. This just gets better and better. Dots! It was your responsibility! A budget support isn't something you should just be delegating away as class rep. It's your job to be on top of things. This kind of disregard from proper procedures is really just terrible. They completed it, being capable of doing so, but the students have been sick recently, so they could not come to school and give it back to me. If you want, I'll apologize on their behalf for getting sick. Okay. Although Misha misses Lily's little jab entirely, Shizune doesn't. She seems torn between being offended by Lily's daring and jumping for joy at the prospect of a challenge. Lily, don't they live here at the school? That's a 5 minutes walk, you know? What could they possibly have that prevents them from taking 5 minutes out of their busy life to drop off something that will affect the enjoyment of their entire class? Lily opens her mouth to say something, but Shizune closes the gap between them and starts signing furiously, waving her hand around like an orchestra conductor. Misha tries her best to convey the same passion, but she can't seem to lose her normal cheerful voice. The result is interesting and somewhat surreal. And what was this attitude? I said there's not something you should be delegating away. Are you the class rep, or aren't you? Tell me the names of those 2 students. They should have your job if you can't even handle something this simple yourself. One form isn't the full extent of what I'm supposed to take care of. Lily's tone is growing slightly impatient, but she is doing a good job of not letting Shizune see how unsettling she is becoming. She's playing her cards close to her chest. Shizune, on the other hand, wraps her finger cheerfully along the edge of the glasses, knowing Lily can neither hear nor see how excited she is. Dots! Of course you do so much, class rep. It must have been difficult being you.